Retired Trinidadian sprinter claps back at Asafa Powell for rubbishing his claims that Elaine Thompson-Herah is done. So people, welcome back to another video. Now it's a boy SAE, big up on yourself. If it's the first time on the channel, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button and don't forget to drop a like on the video. So in today's video, guys, we're gonna touch on a little track and field, a little gossip where we saw Boldon basically clapping back at Asafa Powell after Boldon boldly come out in the Olympic and said that Elaine Thompson is done. You understand? But Asafa Powell has the loyalty to Jamaican sprinter or his sprint woman athlete, saying that he's really disappointed in Boldon for making that statement, because look at it, you're looking at the athlete who has dominated Olympic, and she suffered injury off Olympic season and she's working her horse back to get on that, and you're going to go on the media talking about that she's done, even though you at the same time you're going to give her a compliment saying that she's the best 200-meter runner and 100-meter ever seen on this planet in track and field, yet you're going to say this athlete is done, is finished, she don't have any more in the tank. You understand? So Paul wasn't having it. He's saying that this is really disrespectful. You understand? So we're going to let you hear what he had to say, but I guess you guys already knew or already heard a little story of Boldon was basically in an interview, you understand, where he was like reiterated before the Olympic and the thing. I think the channel is Let's Run.com podcast, so you can go and check it out on there. So Asafa Powell, as I said, is a loyal person to the Jamaican. So he said, I lost a lot of respect for him. He said, because as an athlete that everyone looks up to, he made his career through competing. You understand? He also shared in the podcast that he knew I was not going to run the last 3 seconds, but I am okay with that in the past and I am retired. I am fine with that and I have no problem. So Powell basically seems as if he had a bone to pick with Boldon a long time, because he mentioned about himself that when he got injured, remember that race that he pulled up in people and never run the last couple seconds of the race and really finished last? That race, Boldon speak on it. But Powell continued his defense of Thompson-Herah, criticizing Boldon's precise lack of empathy for an athlete striving to overcome injury. For an athlete to be trying their best to come back to health and come back in the sport and try and be the Olympic champion again, for him to say that the athlete is done, I will ask for a lot of respect for that athlete, Powell added. In response, Boldon stood by his original statement, firmly asserting his opinion while acknowledging the difficulty of Thompson-Herah's situation. You understand? I think Elaine Thompson is the best sprinter that has ever walked the earth. I have Shelley and Fraser #1 all-time in the 100 and Elaine all-time in both the 1 and 2, Boldon stated. Reflecting on Thompson-Herah's struggles with injury, he explained, because I have seen her struggle with injury for what seemed like every non-Olympic year, and because of how hard it is to do what she has done, my statement was, I do not think the Elaine that won those 2 medals in Tokyo and Rio is going to show up again. Boldon remained unapologetic about his views, adding, as far as I am concerned, Elaine is done being that version of herself. If the fans want to make that into an international incident, that is perfectly fine by me. I am used to it, but that is my opinion, and if I am proven wrong, I will be happy, because I like Elaine and I love watching her run. Despite the backlash, Boldon made it clear that his perspective comes from years of experience in the sport. I am not going to get up in He said, I'm not going to get up in the who motivates, who has the right to say, I have been doing this for 20 years. You understand? As a professional, and before that I run for 16 years. So it's not like it is coming from a place of, well, how would he possibly know? So he's rocking back on his experience that, hey, I've been there before. I know I can look at the athlete and tell her when he's done or when she's done. You understand? I am not going to. All right, he continued like that. Boldon concluded by reiterating his stance while also leaving the door open for Thompson-Herah to prove him wrong. This is my opinion. I am going to stick with it. If Elaine proves me wrong, I will salute her and say I was wrong. So this man decided, alright, him not take back his statement to people. He believed that Elaine Thompson is done. But leave your thoughts down below, people. Let's not go quick one in the night here. Whenever you're seeing this video though, let's big up, alright? Little more.